dear colleagues, dear students and their parents, welcoming you to our new show, to our weekly show series of online webinars, as we called it, Russian Universities Talk Through Education Solutions. And also definitely in these sessions, our potential clients are high school students and all the people who are interested in studying in Russia this summer. Today, you can join us in our live translation and get answers to all your questions regarding your future education here. My name is Hussam. I'm the CEO of Education Solution International Consultation Agency, and I will be your host today, greeting you, Mr. Alexander, today with us. Today also, we start our series of webinars inviting one of our partners among the Russian medical universities, Siberian State Medical University. The abbreviation is SIBMED. Siberian Medical State University obtained the status of the only flagship medical university in Russia. And also we have prepared an introducing video about the city where this university located. Let's see it together and let's come back. And actually, this beautiful city deserves a splendid university. The University of Siberia Medical State University was selected by the government of Russian Federation to take part in the implementation of the project aimed to increase in the education exports in Russia. And it is remarkable that SIBMED is one of the two only specialized universities selected to work on this project. In the next video, we will show you a short promotional video regarding the university, and also we will come back to you.
Хороший врач – это, в первую очередь, профессионал. Он должен вести непрерывную практическую деятельность и постоянно пополнять свои знания, чтобы владеть современными способами лечения пациентов. Также в комплекс личностных качеств врача входит честность и ответственность, доброта и надежность, смелость и инициативность, решительность и уверенность. Врач будущего будет сочетать в себе современные технологии и новейшие достижения медицины, но неизменным останется личное взаимодействие пациента и лечащего врача. СибГМУ – моя альма-матер. Здесь я стала тем, кто я есть сейчас. Нашла друзей, товарищей, коллег, общалась с выдающимися преподавателями и училась всему у них. В СибГМУ сочетаются богатая история, великие деятели науки Имидж и репутация, новые технологии и инновации. Именно поэтому СибГМУ – мой выбор.
Being a doctor is quite a lot of work, and not everyone can achieve this goal. An important ability of a doctor is empathy, that is, his ability to establish an adequate, emotionally favorable, and trusting relationship with his or her patient. I chose Siberian State Medical University so as to get a high-quality medical education and become a good specialist.
When choosing this profession, you need to feel an inner calling and desire to serve and help people. When shaping the personality of a doctor, the communicative qualities are very important. Politeness, willingness to help, tact, attentiveness, and the ability to work in a team with nursing and care staff, with colleagues, doctors of other specialties. Siberian State Medical University is a prestigious medical university with a century-old past and a bright future.
What a charm and beautiful video from this university, Siberian Medical State University. Giving the words to the expert of International Education Department, Shestakov Alexander Vladimirovich, and also he is a graduate of this university. Giving you the words, please.
Thank you so much. It is great honor to be here. And yeah, I am going to present to you our university. And as Hussam already said, I am a graduate. So these days I work as an expert and I help other students from all around the world to come to our university to study medicine. But I am actually a medical doctor and I know all of these little gritty aspects of how to be a medical student. So if you have any questions related not only to our university, but in general about what it's like to be a medical student in Russia, you are more than welcome to ask. I will be honored to share my knowledge with you. And talking about SibMed, basically, we provide medical education and our university is located in Tomsk. This is a very beautiful and not very large city in the middle of Siberia. And as you can see, we are the only one college town in Russia. What does it mean? In our city, we have 6 state universities and SibMed one of them. What makes, the really high concentration of all of the universities and students and education in one place. So as you can see, every 8th citizen in Tomsk is a student. That makes this city very bright, very ambitious. There are a lot of young people. You can always find new friends, new contacts, and something to do outside of your studies. And also the fact that there are so many young people who really understandable. Tomsk is considered very safe city to be in Russia. The criminal record is very low. So it is also very important to mention that it's not only a really nice place to study, it is also a really safe place to be. And talking about exactly our university, so we provide medical education, and SibMed considered the 3rd best medical university in Russia. So there are different rankings, but in general, we are the third the best university. And if I go back to previous slide, so you can see that Tomsk is located in the eastern part of Russia, and SibMed actually considered the best medical university in eastern part of Russia. Only better medical universities are located in Moscow and St. Petersburg. But we provide high quality medical education, and in Tomsk, the expenses to living expenses are much less than in capital in Moscow. So it is about 3 times less expensive to live in Tomsk than in central part of Russia. So it is very important to remember that as well. And if you think that, oh, Sibir, Tomsk, Siberia, it is really far, we actually have more than 1,200 people, international students in our university, and 40 countries are represented by these students in our university. So you can always find a commune of people who shares the same culture as you, or you can always find people to communicate in English or in Russian if you like. So yeah, international community is really strong in our city. So it also makes a really good point to study in Tomsk, because you always will find someone really close to you. Also, very important moments I want to mention. As you can see on this slide in the lower right corner, our university has its own university hospitals. And it means that you will not only learn theory of medicine, you will also practice every single skill that you read in books. You will practice it right away near side of the bed of the patient. There are only 6 medical universities in Russia who can provide you with that opportunity. Only 6 universities have its own clinics, and Sidmet is one of these universities. Others are located mostly in central Russia, and as I said, it is sometimes a little bit more expensive to study there. That's why this is really good feature of our university, is that you are not only theoretically really educated when you graduate our university, but you're also really skillful with your hands. You can do everything that you need. And it depends on the faculty, but still you have all of the necessary and important skills. And basically, our students are really competitive on the in the medical field, because our students are really, really skilled, and they have all of the practice-based knowledge that they need to be a real good doctor. And well, as I already mentioned, we have 1,200 students in our university, international students, of course. And here you can see the list of all of the different countries from all of the world that are represented in our university. So I'm pretty sure you can find your country here, or if not, you can be the first, and you can be this person who will create this new community in our university and who will represent their country there. So yeah, even though medical studies can be challenging, I will not I will tell the truth. Learning medicine can be challenging, but at the same time, this is very important to also maintain some extracurricular activities, sorry, and to pursue your hobbies, to spend time doing different interesting leisure times. So our university provides a lot of different activities that you can join and practice basically almost every single hobby or skill that you have, starting from drawing, finishing with climbing. And I highly recommend you to join one of these clubs, one of these groups, when you come here to study in our university, because as former medical students, I can tell you that sometimes only this extra, out of the studies activities help you to maintain your mental health and just help you to switch from studies to something else, something more interesting and exciting, just to make your thoughts a little bit clearer. And one interesting point I want to mention. So I have graduated Sibmet in 2018, and I started to study there in 2012. So back then we didn't have such a good renovation, such a good campus. But these days, our administration have renovated every single place. And as you can see on the photos, it is really nice. It's looking good. And I am a little bit jealous of today's students, because they can learn medicine in such a nice environment with such a nice books, and they have a lot of places just to hang out with friends, or maybe just like to study alone or in a group. It is all of that is possible. And yeah, CIBMED campus is very comfortable. We have a lot of rooms and places for every single student. And in the middle photo, you can see the photo of our student hostel. It is really comfortable. They provide you with all of the necessary appliances, with all of the necessary stuff to live. And it is really comfortable. So again, highly recommend. Usually from 3 to 6 people live in one room. So it depends on the circumstances, on your preferences. We'll always try to find something suitable for you. And moving on to what actually you can learn here. So we have a lot of programs, but our flagman programs that are in English, as you can see, is general medicine. And also we have a dentistry program. These are 2 fully English taught programs. So from the very first class till the very last exam that you're gonna have during all of this studies period, everything will be in English. So don't worry, it is absolutely possible to learn medicine in English in Russia. But I also have to warn you, because due to the fact that all of the citizens here in Russia mostly speak Russian, you will need to learn some basic Russian just in order to be able to communicate with patients and to train your skills as a medical doctor or a dentist. So we provide free Russian classes, Russian language classes, to all of our international students. So again, don't worry. We got you. We will provide you with all of the necessary environment and classes and knowledge and skills to be able to be the best person and to become the best specialist ever. And yeah, talking about general medicine program. So this program takes 6 years to finish. I have finished this program in Russian, of course, but still, it basically the same. And I can tell you that this is really interesting. I mean, I cannot even explain how interesting it is to learn medicine. I'm really grateful to my university for providing me with such a extensive and such a deep knowledge of human body, anatomy, histology, how all of our different systems work, and how different diseases also develop in the body. So you will understand all of that. And I also want to emphasize that you will have daily practice in the university clinics. So once again, you will have absolutely free access to patients to practice everything you learn. Also, I want to mention that we have really high-tech medical simulation center. This is the place where you can train all of the emergency skills. And basically, you can see the photo on the slide from this simulation center. So this is a really nice laptop or like computer there, computerized system to help you to role play emergency situation that actually may happen when you are a medical professional. So this medical simulation center is accredited by European organization, CISAM. This is the international organization that keeps the track of all of the simulation centers, and we are accredited by them. So that means that we provide the worldwide, like the world level education in our university. So this is really cool. And again, a lot of new equipment and a lot of practice you will have there, and you will get the best skills, the best knowledge possible in Russia and in general in medicine. By the way, a lot of our graduates, like both Russian and English-speaking graduates, they move to different countries because the medical knowledge is really strong. So it is only up to your language skills if you are able to work in any English-speaking country, or maybe in your native country, in your home country. It's also possible, but the medical knowledge, the basis of your skills are there. You will have it for sure. And the second flagman program that we provide is dentistry. Again, if you ever had some problems with your teeth, you know how expensive sometimes it can be to fix your teeth. So dentistry is like high demand program in our university because again, you will get the best knowledge, the most cutting edge knowledge that is happening in the world in general. So you will be skilled and up-to-date professional in dentistry field. So, and then you can move on to any country you would like and be a skilled professional there. And again, we have one of the best phantom rooms in Siberia, in eastern part of Russia. The phantom room, it is the place where you practice with mannequins, when you practice with these dummies to fix person teeth. And actually, they feel so natural that sometimes our students are shocked how similar it is to work on a phantom as working on a real person. So yeah, we provide the really best high-tech medical equipment to prepare you for the future work and future profession. And again, university clinics in dentistry, the same, you will work with real patients as well. And yeah, so talking about the applying, how can you do that? So first of all, applying period starts basically on June 15. We have the exact date. June 15th, this is the day when we start to get the applications if you are interested in studying in our university. So check this date, mark this in your calendar, and you can start to provide out your documents on June 15. You can also send us your application a little bit before, like your documents a little bit before, or just contact us so we can, so we have your contacts to make sure that you will get all of the information and to be sure that you will be on time to to apply and to get to our university. And to do so, you can see on the screen right now the QR code that you can scan and register for our pre-applying list. What does it mean? We this year we started to do the pre-applying list. That is the students that are the most interested, who want to apply to our university, and we will work with them in the first place. You will be our priority. If you are in this pre-applying list, you will be our priority when applying period start. So I highly recommend to check it out, to scan this QR code and to get this privilege to be one of the first students and to be our priority. Also, a little treat for you: if you register, you will also get our booklet where you can find additional information and extensive description of our university, of Tomsk, and what it's like to be a student here. So talking about what you actually have to prepare to apply to our university. Well, first of all, I cannot mention how important that is. I cannot highlight enough how important that is. You need your passport and high school diploma translated to Russian and notarized. This is very important. If you don't have these two documents in Russian with notary approval, unfortunately, we will not able to fix you up in our system so you can become our student. So translation and notarizing can take quite a while. So I highly recommend you to start translating and notarizing your diploma and passport as soon as possible, so you will have enough time to actually apply. And the second important part, important document, some citizens of different countries, they might also need a legalization and or recognition. It depends on country. I cannot tell you exactly right now which country will need that. So there is a huge list of like 100+ countries. So on the slide, you can see the link. It's not really like useful and it's not really easy to remember that. So you can just contact us and we will provide you with the information if you need your legalization or recognition or not. And we will also provide you with the information how to do that easily, and we will help you as much as we can. So yeah, these are two main document-related moments you need to remember. The moment you applied, when your documents are ready, you apply to us, you will also need to go through two entrance exams, which are biology and chemistry. These are two main subjects you need to know really well to become our student. You don't need any certificate of English proficiency level, so it is not necessary. Chemistry and biology exams are held in form of online test in English. So we are considering that if you are able to maintain these two tests in English, so your English is good enough to study in Russia, to study in our university. So we are highly recommended to prepare to our entrance exam because sometimes it can be challenging. And if you are thinking that, well, maybe you need some help with the entrance exam, we also offer you our preparatory course. This is a 6-week course, like a really intensive period of studying for chemistry and biology entrance exam. Mostly we are focused on the tests and subjects that are covered in our entrance exam, but these questions are mostly like universal for all of the Russia. So if you also consider in general getting better in medical knowledge, in chemistry and biology knowledge, you can also join our preparatory course and really improve your knowledge in these two subjects and boost your knowledge so you are really sure that you can handle the entrance exams. I also want to mention that this course is provided by professional teachers, which are actually professors of our university. And they will be your professors when you are a student here. So it is really nice to just get to know a little bit better the people who will be teaching you later when you are a full student. And also we will provide the meeting with students that are already studying here in Siberian in English speaking programs. And you can just chat to them and just to understand how it is here and what it's like to be a medical student here in Sibmet, in Tomsk. So yeah, this is really nice opportunity to get a little bit more deeper understanding of what it's like from the first hand, from the real students, from the Sibmet, from our university. Yeah, so basically, that's a wrap up. These are basic information that I wanted to provide to you. Once again, if you are even slightly considering to apply into our university, I highly recommend you to register for our pre-applying list using this QR code that you can see on the screen right now. Because once again, in that case, you will be our priority and you will definitely get the all help we can provide day and night, so you are able to apply to us to become our students, and we will be really glad to see you here. Also, you can see on the slide all of our contacts. I recommend you to contact us using email. This is the most convenient way to contact us, and also check out our website that you can see on the screen. We have gathered all of the necessary information there, all of the answers to most frequently asked questions. So if you have any questions, probably you will find it there on this website. But if you're not, if you still have something that is not fully clear, you can always contact us using email, or you can also ask me your questions right now. I will be happy to answer you. And yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Alexander, for your superb and splendid presentation, the interesting speech from a graduate of the university. It means when we say a graduate, it means that person who lived the moment and now he is sharing it with us. Okay, so moving directly now to the questions that have been got accumulated through our servers. The first question gonna be from the citizen of Algeria, saying that is legalization of documents obligatory for having admission to the general medicine program?
So it depends on your country. Again, I cannot tell you right now exactly if Algerian person needs it, but if you contact us, we will give you the extensive information if you need it. But yes, a lot of countries need a legalization. Sometimes it might be in the format of an apostille, or it also can be the nostrification. It depends on the country. Just contact us. We will provide you with all of the necessary information. What do you need and how you can easily get.
All right, I would like to add a comment here regarding this question. You can enter to our site of our company, to the icon of requirements of education Russia. So you will find your country. It will redirect you to Glove Expert Center site. So this is the site of the authority, which is making the recognition for all the international foreign educational institutions. So you will find your country list. Within it will require a recognition and legalization or not. But from our point of view and experience, for Algerian citizens, they don't need any legalization unless they make their legalization in the Ministry of External Affairs in their countries. The next question is from citizen of Egypt. So he's saying, I was studying in Ukraine at the third year. Can I be admitted to your university? And when should start the admission process?
So regarding transferring to Sigmet, it is possible to transfer to our university both from Russia or from different countries. So it is more likely to get transferred to Sigmet if you are already studying in Russia in any other medical university. But you can also apply to Sigmet if you are studying somewhere abroad. I cannot tell you exactly if in your particular case it will be possible, because the process of transferring refers for us to check if the educational program that you are currently studying is similar to our university's educational program. And if it is matching, if there is like a complete like similarity of these two programs, you will be able to transfer. So if you're interested, please contact us. We will provide you with all of the information, how to do that, and what do you need to, what documents will you need to do that. Regarding dates, the nearest dates for transferring applications will start in July. July 1st, yeah, you can send the documents to transfer.
All right, thank you for your answer. The next question is regarding the requirement to get admission. What are the requirements to get admission to dentistry in English? Does IELTS required? Is it IELTS required? Okay, this is the question from student.
Yeah, so as I already mentioned, you don't need any certificates of English proficiency. You don't need IELTS or TOEFL or any other English certificates. To get admitted, you will need first to provide us the necessary documents, which are passport and high school diploma, translated to Russian and notarized. This is very important. Also, depending on your country, you might also need legalization or recognition. We already talked about it. And when you do that, we will provide you with entrance exams on chemistry and biology. And when you are successfully passed the exams, we will go to the process of getting you the invitation. And yeah, so basically when you pass the exam, you become the student, and we now will work with you how to get you to Russia.
All right, that's great. Next question. I am from Angola. Is it possible to study in your university within a scholarship for free?
Mhm. Yeah, great question. So our university, basically, as most of universities in Russia, do not provide direct scholarship from the university, but there is a scholarship of Russian government for international student. You can easily get that. Well, there are some. You will need to face all of their requirements to do so, but in our university, there are students who are studying with this scholarship. So if you are interested in this scholarship, in this program, you need to contact the Russian Center of Culture and Science in your country, and to get the information from there. Also, they have a website. If you contact us, we can provide you with this link, and you will learn all of the necessary information how to get this Russian government scholarship.
All right. Also, you can apply through our site to a free consultation. Our managers will reach you within 24 hours. You will get a fully consultation about your future, maybe career future, in order to give you some points to study in Russia or other countries that we are sending in our students. The next question is for you, Alexander. I haven't received my graduation certificate yet. What if it is required to apply for the program of general medicine? Also, my NEET certificate is not ready. This is a citizen of India.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you for the question. So, first of all, yes, high school diploma or this NEET certificate are required to apply to our university. So you will need that. But if there are some situations that there is some delay in the process of getting your high school diploma, there is an option to first go through all of the exam, like exam. Like chemistry and biology online tests, and provide us with your passport. After you complete the exam, we will get all of the rest of the documents. And when the high school diploma is ready, you will give us that. We finish to get the applications in September, in the end of September. So you will definitely have time to provide all of the necessary documents. In previous years, there were no students who didn't have time to provide their documents. So there are enough time. So we will help you with that as well.
All right, that's great. And also from the point of view of document applications, uh, the deadline of the admission to the university, as Alexander said, is till the 15th of September. So you still have time. But even more, if you have any problems within your application or within your legalizations, or you didn't receive your final document, we highly recommend you to apply for the preparatory course within the city of the university. When we speak about Siberian Medical State University, of course they don't have preparatory course, but they do have with their partners a preparatory course in the same city. In this year, you are going to be prepared fully to uh, integrate the program of general medicine or the program that you would like to, either in English or in Russian language. So do not miss this chance in order to apply for the moment. Giving you or moving to the next question. What are the average living expenses in Tomsk? Will I get a place in the students' dorm?
Mhm. Again, great question. So it is definitely up to you, to your personal preferences. How much money do you spend on your basic needs? But in general, I can tell you that we provide you with student hostel with costs, which costs about 6,000 rubles per month, which is just a second is about $100 per year. Like according to the exchange rates that we have right now in Russia, it is about $95 per month. That is a student hostel. But the
Per month
rest,
or per year? Excuse me, Alexander.
sorry, it's per month. Yeah. So 6,000 ruble per month. Yeah. And according to food and all of other expenses, I would say the minimum amount of money you will need to survive here in Russia to have good food, to go out from time to time would be about 10,000 rubles. And that's pretty much enough. Yeah. So basically, student hostel and all of the needs are much dependent on your personal preferences.
All right, great. So also I would like to make here a comment regarding the average life expenses in the city of Tomsk, as we have been sending students to other partner universities in Tomsk before. We have a feedback from them. So you can enter to our site uh, in the icon of feedbacks from students. You choose the city, then you can see the feedback from the students, from real students that are studying there in Tomsk. You can even get their contacts. You can even ask to them questions. But here I would like to add my comment. For example, if a student gonna study in Moscow or St. Petersburg or even Kazan, so it means the biggest cities in Russia. So the expenses of living is gonna be at least 3 times more than living in a regional city and in Tomsk. Also, we would like to speak about the availability of flights to Tomsk from each point or from each airport in the world. Actually, it's available, maybe not directly to Tomsk, but you can make a transit through Moscow or even Yekaterinburg or even other countries that don't need visa. So do not hesitate to search about this question. If it is from the point of view of saving money or expenses, going to be better for you to study in a regional city with a good ranking, with a good price, more or less than other universities in the capital of Russia.
Also, I really want to add to that about expenses. That is really good point because, for example, just for you to understand the exact numbers, if you are willing to rent an apartment here in Tomsk alone or maybe with your friends, you can find a really good solutions, the really good flats, apartments in a range of about from 10,000 to 15,000 rubles, which is about 130, $140. But if you go to study somewhere in central Russia, let's say Moscow and St. Petersburg, you will need to spend at least 35,000 rubles to rent the very basic apartment, the lowest quality one, which is about $400. And yeah, that's the exact numbers that you need to know. And this is the prices that you can fit to all of the different expenses that you have. Not only apartment, but the same goes to food, to clothes, and all of the rest.
Okay, that's great. Moving to the next question. The next question regarding the medical fellowship or the PhD fellowship, because I cannot really get this question. Do your university or does your university afford medical fellowship? I mean, medical fellowship, it means after the master's.
Let me explain that in few words. So medical education in general works first you need to get your basic medical education, which takes 6 years. After that, you will get your specialist degree. And after that, you are fully qualified general medical practitioner. But if you want to become a narrow specialist, let's say ophthalmologist or surgeon or I don't know, endocrinologist or something like that, you will also need to go through an additional educational course, which is called residency. And this program usually in Russia takes 2 years to complete. And after this program, you are fully qualified narrow specialist in medicine. We are providing all of the range of all of the different residency programs, but at the moment we provide all of them in Russian, and you need to have at least B2 level in Russian language proficiency to be able to really handle one of these programs. But also, as I mentioned before, from the very first day of your studying in Sidmet, we will provide you with free Russian language classes, and you have 6 years to master this language, which is absolutely possible. And you can absolutely learn the Russian and apply for residency when you complete the basic course, the basic 6 years.
All right. Thank you, Alexander, for your answer. Now going to the last 2 questions, I think, from today's webinar. Can I pay the tuition fee after I come to Russia, since the SWIFT transactions to Russia are blocked? Or are there any other felicitation from the university?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great question, and that is actually a very important one. So, in order to get enrolled in to our program to become our student, you also will need to provide the initial payment, which is 20% of the course fee. Yeah, so of the year's course fee. So I can also show you this slide just one more time. So you will need to provide 20% of this number in order to get enrolled, and you will need to provide it if you want to be a student. So we can provide you with invitation letter so you can get your visa only when you are a student, and you are becoming a student only when you provide our like this first initial payment. And we will give you all of the necessary requisites, banking details, which you can use to transfer your money. None of our international students have problems with providing us with the payment. We use the Trust in Bank that provide us with the banking account that is possible to transfer money from all over the world. So don't worry, we'll get you there.
All right. Thank you for your answers, dear Alexander, from the International Department of Siberian Medical State University. We would like also to see you in our next lives and webinars. So thank you once again for taking part of today's webinar, giving you the last words.
Yeah, thank you for having me. That was a blast. I'm really honored to be a part of this event. That was really nice to talk to you and to present our university and Tomsk in general. It is a really nice place to study, to live, and actually you will have the best years of your life here because, well, I remember all of my studying years with warmth and such an, pleasure. So don't hesitate, just try it out. We will help you with all of the steps. And if you really want to be a top-notch professional, welcome to Submit.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.